I no longer have ringing in my ears. I don't feel stressed anymore. And the best part, I sleep like a baby.
I don't hear any metallic sounds anymore, and I can't remember the last time I had such good sleep as now. Thank you.
Do it every day, first thing in the morning, and my day is much, much better.
I know it sounds crazy, but I no longer have hearing issues, buzzing, or ringing. And I can finally relax.
This is the ultimate solution and the only one that's worked for me in my fight against hearing. Now, I finally won.
Hi, I'm John Miller, an ornithologist which specializes on tinnitus, and I have mind-blowing news for you. 2 years ago, a brilliant team of neurologists, EMTs, and medical researchers gathered here in our laboratory at Medalisk, Miami, Florida, to observe, research, and analyze the origin of ringing in the ears. After intensive work day and night, the use of a new technique capable of providing reliable early biomarkers for neurodegenerative changes, we discovered a Nobel Prize-winning way to stop hearing loss and tinnitus for good. We found that certain compounds allow the growth and regeneration of cochlea cells, the neuron cells in the inner ear that respond to sound vibrations through a unique process of growing new hearing support cells that decode sounds. Experts call this regeneration process neuroplasticity. This newly found support cell has the capacity to repair all the broken circuits in the auditory system, and however complicated this may seem, it's 100% natural, easy to use, and it's cheaper than your daily coffee. It can be done from home and starts working almost immediately. It's the only tested method that allows you to say goodbye to your hearing issues forever. This life-changing solution has passed multiple trials before reaching you today, and holds a 100% efficiency rate with more than 40,000 test subjects. In just a few minutes, I'll show you how to replicate their results from the comfort of your home. I will teach you what you need to do to put an end to this whistling or hearing loss and regain your mental clarity like I personally did in less than a month. Now you're probably wondering why you haven't heard about this before. Do you realize that the pharmaceutical industry is not interested in finding a one-time solution that would fix hearing loss and other ear diseases at all? Why would they? I mean, selling people like you on the idea that the only solution is hearing aids, taking medication, or going under the knife is a great business model for them. So you never become completely healthy, because every cured person means lost revenue. So the medical community told us to wait for more than a year before releasing this amazing treatment. But with 50 million Americans suffering from chronic tinnitus and thousands more becoming deaf every day because of hearing complications, we cannot wait another second, especially since we know this works even in the most difficult cases. But don't worry, because once you uncover the root cause of your hearing loss and tinnitus, you'll be able to get your hearing back. Because I promise you, you will regain your life, you will feel normal again, and you will enjoy a new kind of freedom. No more headaches, nausea, or dizziness, just clear sounds and mental peace. No more late nights spent pleading for a single second of silence, only good sleep. And that's because you can stop your tinnitus forever right now. Just like 40,000 beta testers did at first, their feelings started to clear day after day. Then they got a much quieter mind, followed by clearer thinking and improved memory. And most importantly, after years of poor sleep and insomnia, all of them can now sleep through the night. You see, tinnitus and other ear diseases are degenerative diseases that affect the eardrums and inner ear, which plays a vital role in our hearing process. It slowly weakens the nerves and inner cochlea cells or hair cells, which leads to hearing loss, ear pain, tinnitus, and other ear diseases. This not only causes pain, but it also hinders us to be at our best when needed. Oftentimes, it may lead to worse diseases. This is because the inner hair cells in your ears are slowly eroding, which explains the pain, discomfort, and loss of hearing. Simple, everyday activities like making conversation and even waking up become incredibly uncomfortable. But it's not just physical discomfort. Tinnitus and other ear diseases take away from your freedom, your independence, and your ability to do the things you love. Your life can quickly turn into a nightmare. The constant pain, discomfort, and loss of hearing trap you in your own body, unable to enjoy your best years. And the worst part is the feeling that life is passing you by, affecting you and your loved ones. However, the unavoidable problem of hearing loss is that your ears wear away as you age, and the aches and mental torment will never go away. If left untreated, this may lead to critical conditions like permanent hearing loss, surgery, or aneurysm. The worst part? This condition gets worse day by day. You see, tinnitus and hearing loss is a brutal condition that can affect anyone, but it hits hardest on those who are older than age 50 with high blood pressure, diabetes, or previous ear damage. This disease eats away at your ears, leaving you with stabbing pains and bad hearing. That's the bad news. Now the good news is it's totally reversible. But you might be surprised that what's causing your ear disease is a hidden problem that no one in the industry wants to talk about. You see, now you know why your ear disease can't be fixed efficiently with over-the-counter medicines. It's much like when you forget to water a plant. The plant doesn't receive the essential nutrients, so over time it dries out. Wait long enough and you'll see it wither and die. It's exactly the same with your ears, with not enough nutrient-rich blood flowing into your ears. The nerves and inner hair cells in your ears are slowly dying, causing it to erode and be prone to infection, which makes you feel immense pain and ear loss. Now here's the problem. As you already know, the common solutions might relieve some of your pain and might give you a hearing boost, but they totally fail at addressing the root issue of your ear disease. They don't focus on stimulating the flow of nutrient-rich blood into your ears and start the regeneration process of the nerves and inner hair cells in your ears. Because they don't focus on two key things that would stimulate the regeneration process and that may reverse the damage done to your ears. First, they don't stimulate a flow of nutrient-rich blood to the necessary areas. Second, they don't strengthen the muscle groups surrounding the area, which is necessary for your ears to stay strong and not break down and swell. This is why none of the existing solutions are able to provide you with lasting relief. They're like an umbrella in a hurricane. But that's not all. First of all, your primary doctor is considered a generalist. Nothing wrong with that. But they're going to treat any and all human conditions. Anything from allergies to common ailments like the common cold or sprained wrist. They'll treat any of those things, including tinnitus. Now, when you're a generalist treating a wide range of conditions, it's challenging to become an expert at any one of those, right? Unlike scientists and doctors who specifically focus on finding a cure for tinnitus and ear diseases. Now, an ornithologist might treat hearing loss or other ear diseases, and they can excel because they have a specialized focus. But there should be one more thing to consider here, and that's me. You have to understand I'm more specialized than even an ornithologist because I am both an ornithologist and a scientist that has dedicated my life's work in finding a permanent cure for hearing loss and other ear diseases. You see, since the pandemic, we've studied thousands of my patients, all suffering from severe stages of hearing loss, tinnitus, and even ear infection. Well, what we found was also shocking. So we've taken all that specific information and asked ourselves the question, if veins are crucial for proper function, what happens if we rapidly stimulate blood flow in the affected area and strengthen the local muscle groups? Can we reverse the damage done to the ears? And the answer was yes. There's clear evidence that increased blood flow in the affected area significantly stimulates the ear regeneration process. At that point, we knew we were onto something. And so the next logical question was, well, how do we stimulate the flow of nutrient-rich blood and continuously strengthen the muscle groups surrounding the ears? At that point in time, we hit a roadblock in our research. We just couldn't find the right solution. It wasn't until we made a noteworthy discovery. Hearing loss were significantly less prevalent in Vietnam compared to other parts of the world. And upon closer investigation, we unveiled a centuries-old Vietnamese herbal medicine that had been quietly achieving what we had been looking for throughout our research. This herbal medicine not only perfectly stimulates the nutrient-rich blood flow to the ears, but also fortifies the muscle groups surrounding the ears. This means that with this new medical marvel, within just a few days, your ears start to repair and heal, eliminating the pain and loss of hearing you have been experiencing. So we went ahead and developed several prototypes. Months passed by, and we finally developed a solution that can target the root cause of your